They can hire all the accountants and lawyers to find every loophole so the big corporations and the wealthy come out paying zero and the rest of us take it on the chin. The answer is not to keep raising taxes on the wealthy. I don't believe in that. That's not the kind of country I want to live in. But if you really do want to go after the wealthy and the GEs of the world, poof! Get rid of this complicated tax code. Get rid of all these loopholes. And then we are on the same footing they're on. They will end up paying more. Every time we simplify the tax code, every time we have, the wealthy pay more. Yes, sir?
How do you get rid of this tax code? Seems like it's entrenched in cement and stone.
It is. It is. It is. Hey, boy, you make the greatest point. It's such a complicated code, and now there's a special interest behind every complication, right? Every loophole has a lobbying group advocating for that loophole. You're right. So how do you get rid of it? It comes back to us. It comes back to electing people who will have the courage to say, bug out, we're going to simplify the code. I will tell you right now that if the Republicans ran the world in Washington, we could force our leadership to pass a flat tax tomorrow, maybe even a fair tax tomorrow. Enough Republicans, there's a majority of Republicans that would do that. There aren't a majority of Democrats that want to do that. So on that one, I'd say it's partisan. Right now, that's more a Republican thing. But we got to elect Republicans who will say to the lobby, the special interest, get out of here. Get out of here. We're going to get rid of that deduction. We're simplifying the code. Will it happen? Oh, that's a heavy lift. All these things. Ethanol, all these special little subsidies. I'm the only member, Republican, in Illinois that voted against ethanol subsidies.
But
Yes,
if you
sir.
want a good example of what's going to happen, take a look at Greece and France and Italy, where France went socialist and they're having riots now. They want to get rid of austerity, and Germany has the money fingers, and so Germany's going to say no.
Hey guys, raise your hand if you're really bored right now. Okay, good. Give me a minute. And I apologize. If this is too basic 101, I apologize. Nobody is a bad person in this debate. The Democrats that I fight with in Washington, good people. The Republicans that I fight with in Washington, too many of them, good people. Everybody in Washington wants what's best for this country. Really, truly, I believe that. President Obama, I don't know. Hold on. Hey. Respect. Respect. Hey, hold on. I'm telling you what I believe. I disagree on probably every single thing this president does and says. I have no doubt, I think, just me, that he's doing what he thinks is best for the country. I don't think he has a clue about what this country is about, and I think he's in over his head. But regardless, every Republican and Democrat is trying to do, we disagree on how to get it. Healthcare. I mean, come on, if you are so much of a partisan, Republican or Democrat, that you think those big evil Republicans, they want to just gut Medicare, if you really believe that, then I feel sorry for you. If you're a big evil Republican, and if you're such a partisan Republican, and you think those Democrats, all they want to do is tax everybody, it's much more complicated than that. It's much simpler than that. We fight, hold on, we fight about, both sides want the best schools, both sides want the best health care, both sides want us to be safe, both sides want us to be strong, both sides want us to have jobs out there. We have huge disagreements about how to get there. And it really comes down to this. That's why this is such an important election. You've heard me say a lot that the country's going through a revolution. It is. It is. We are going through a fight for the soul of this country. What do I mean when I say that? Don't be too cynical. Listen to me. Don't be too cynical. This country was founded on the idea, I'm going to be really blunt, our founders believed Our founders believed in freedom. This country was not founded upon anything more complicated than that. Freedom. You make $1, our founders believed, that is your money. Now even our founders, right, guys, believed in a little bit of government. So let's say you make $1, our founders believed you get to keep 90 cents of that dollar. That's your money. A little bit goes to government, but that's your money. And then you know what? You are free then to live your life. You raise your family. You start a business. You find your own health care. You take care of your parents as they get old. You are free and responsible for your own life. Folks, if anybody tells you the American dream is something different than that, they're wrong. Now, the America that we've lived under the last 100 years is very different. Now, this America is, you make $1, that dollar you make, it's not really your money. And I can tell you, most people in Washington, they don't think it's your money. So because of that, now, you're giving about 50, 60 cents of that to government at all levels. And it goes up every year. So now, that dollar you made, you're giving 50 to 60 cents to government. And now what is the America we live under? Now, government takes care of all of us. Government takes care of your health care. Government helps you buy a home.
That's communism, and that's what we live now.
Hold on. Government takes care of your parents as you get old. Government now takes care of way too many of us. So when I say that we as a country are having a fight right now, those two different visions of America are fighting. And I believe in the first. And that's why I'm doing this. That's why I go through this. This president we have believes in the second America. I want one issue, healthcare. In my original America, most of us, because we get to keep more of our own money, most of us are responsible for our own health care. There's always the government there to take care of the truly needy. But that's not Obama's America. Obama wants everybody on government-run health care. There's nothing, hold on, hear me out. That is a legitimate opinion. I wish he were honest and he would tell us that. Folks, that's what we're fighting about. We are a million miles removed from what our founders set up. It is a shame that we got here. And as I say on my RV, if we don't change this really quick, we're going to have generations of kids that have no idea what this country was founded upon. And we will go bankrupt as a country. You talk about your kids and your grandkids, we're going to leave them a country that they'll never forget us for. But that's what we're fighting about. And so if you get turned off by the fight and you wish Joe Walsh would just get along more, no! This is important stuff. I get wound up. Our founders risked everything to start this country. Do you understand that? They risked everything. Men and women have died year after year to defend this. You know what? It's okay that your politicians right now are fighting like cats and dogs. I'm glad we're fighting. I'm glad we're not sleepwalking through this. Because we're going to go to one or the other. We're either going to go, and I love it when they say this, Walsh, you just want to go back. No. Yeah, I want to go back to the original vision this country was founded upon. I want to go to that, because that works best. And there are other people that don't believe in that. This president does not. Tammy Duckworth does not. Too many Republicans don't. But guys, that's what this is about. You were going to say something.
No, just say, so then let them go to Europe. You know, we're the only country on this planet that is still semi-free until the 1900s.
Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it.
I know we are, that's the problem. But we fought for this, we need to keep our freedom, and we aren't because of the seditious behavior of people who lie about who they are and get into all of our public offices. And then we can't get them out in time before they do the damage. And we've been sleeping for hundreds, well, whatever, 100 years, not real, it's sedition. I mean, they did it underground. If they are honest brokers and they believe in what they're saying and where they want this country to go like Obama, then you're right, then he should have said it before he was elected and said, I am a socialist, I believe in socialism, communism, Nazi, whatever, and say this is where I want to lead the country, not do it underhandedly. I mean, what does that tell you when someone lies or does things behind the back door? What does that tell you? They're not honest brokers, and they believe that what they're doing is not in agreement with what the majority wants.
Let me ask you a question. Without using a label.
Come on.
No, I'm not.
We have to define things. Everybody's getting
No, you're right.
overly.
Let me finish. I'm not saying it's wrong to use labels.
It's a definition.
However you want to label or define it, don't you think now after 3.5 years, as a country, now we have a really good idea where this president wants to go?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay,
because
okay.
he feels he has everybody by the cojones now. He's got everybody in place that he
Nobody,
needs.
right, but nobody
And look
should
what
be
he's shoving
confused.
down our throat.
No, and really, and you're right, nobody should be confused. Look, guys, there are people in this audience, it's fine, who believe in this America we're living under right now. That's fine, that's a legitimate viewpoint. I will fight to my last breath against it.
So will I.
But I wish politicians on the other side would be honest about how they feel. Every Democrat I know in Washington believes this. I wish they would say it.
I don't believe
I know
that.
the president does. You were going to say something, sir.
If people don't vote only what they want to vote, they don't understand. Because they're having a good time right now. They don't understand what 5 years is going to bring them. My God, I have a niece that I love very much that worked 3 years in her entire life. She's got a disease. It's alcoholism. She's got 7 kids. 2 are working. The rest are on aid. And you know what they tell me? One of the girls have a baby because she's not getting enough money from that, so she had a baby out of wedlock to get more money. Why would they want to go to work? I don't understand that. You talk to people, honest, you talk to people, I even talk to my girls, I got 4 daughters, and they said, Dad, you're getting too excited. I said, I'm all right. I'm in the lucky division now because I'm gonna last. The Social Security and everything's gonna last for me. I got a good pension. But they don't understand. When I start talking, they just say, you're just getting too excited.
They don't teach history, that's why they don't know.
Well, most of our history's gone.
It's been rewritten.
Yeah.
The nice thing we got going right now is it's all right in front of us. If we look at Europe, if we look at what's going on in Europe,